Hello everybody. I have another video on Lolcows for you guys today. Today's subject is going to be Emily Nicole Cassidy or Samantha Parker. Now this person was recommended to me and I was actually going to do a video about her even without the recommendation because she has 2 threads on the kiwi farms. So I was like, oh, I have to know what this person's done. And I'm a little sick. That's why I haven't really put out a lot of Lolcow videos, is I don't know how far I'm going to be able to get with this reading and discussion of this Lolcow because I am really sick. But I'm going to try to power it through for you guys. So let's get into this. Emily Nicole Cassidy is a 32-year-old and is a part of the art community. She stole the name Samantha Parker from an actual real-life person. This person was a classmate of hers. When she's not raging in all caps or stealing other people's art or names, Emily was brought to attention of Lolcow.farm due to her obsession with Disney, fueling feuds within various fandoms, and claims of stalking and harassment on Disney forums and Second Life. Emily would claim to be a victim of abuse. This is a tactic she would use again on the kiwi farms and kind of her way of getting out of any kind of drama that she put herself in. The OP that actually made the post on the kiwi farms was actually the center of her antics of how she became known on the kiwi farms, which is pretty funny. This is what happens when the Lolcows find themselves. They want to be taken off the internet, but it's like, dude, you posted it yourself, so what else? Emily has been accused of stalking and harassment by Redditors. These Redditors do have proof that they have submitted of what Emily has done. She has doxed them, and information goes back years. One of the qualities that Emily has is doxing herself in all sorts of ways. Emily had so many usernames at the time that there was a user that actually compiled all of her known and past used usernames. So what happened with the drama of the Second Life with Emily? Well, it seems that one day somebody got fed up with her constantly bullying, harassment, stalking of men, stealing money from residents, never taking no for an answer. This all escalated into the horror that it is today. For 10 months of 2019, Emily stalked and harassed, spread rumors, and did pretty dumb shit. She would then also put her real-life driver's license on a gossip site for the world to see. Thankfully, the owners took it down. But then Emily posted it again. She posted her mom and her stepdad's real address as well, so people could go after them. It's a rant of hers bringing up a guy by the name of Zephyr. As soon as she does, the other poster came out to defend him. We found out that Emily has been harassing this guy so bad that this guy barely logs on. Filed many complaints with her PD against her. Why? Zephyr suffers from TBI, traumatic brain injury, due to a car accident that killed his wife and left him with a little one to care for on his own. The poster called Mama Bear has been helping him do this. He works full-time, has his own house. Well, Emily thought it would be helpful to harass him about his dead wife because he wouldn't bow to her bullying, and went as far to say that children would be better off without him and that he should be dead. Sent every single one of us reading the gossip site into pissed off mode. Eventually the post would be taken down, but there was still anger from many people who saw it. As it goes, Emily would have a lovely band waiting for a short time after that because she mouthed off to the people on the Second Life community forums, and they didn't like that. It would take 2 more bans before December of 2019 to finally get the point across that she was a menace to the virtual world. And on January of 2020, she was banned for age play and inappropriateness in the Second Life. Yes, age play. Emily has admitted it several times. She was 13, escorting in Second Life for older men, lying about her age that she was 18. So people reported her for that and spammed the hell out of the groups that she was in. She would come back and tell everybody in all caps that it was her business and that she should be able to do what she wants. Chick is a monster. She threatens to harm people if she ever got near them, physically harm, threatened to send warrior-like men after one woman and her family, and went as far to say threatening things to that woman under an image of this woman's autistic daughter, purposely hurting her. She has threatened to use gun violence against the owner of Virtual Secrets on multiple occasions, sent the police to her stepdad's home purposely to trigger PTSD. Her dad is a United States veteran and has seen wartime, and she doesn't care in the slightest. She has even gone as far to call a bomb threat into her own apartment building to get evicted because she believes that the people were watching her through her light bulb. She mainly believes it was her stepdad. Due to the bomb threat, the building had to be evacuated, and this building housed people with disabilities. This is physical and mental disabilities. This evacuation was done in February when it was freezing cold. To make matters worse, the Zephyr guy that I talked about earlier, she sent the cops to his house under false allegations to get him in trouble. So much so that CP had to show up because of her, only to find that the kids and him were fine. In 2020, she was put into a psych ward 4 times between calling her local PD about people of interest on the internet, usually being men. The PD would call her mom and stepdad. The PD would state that there were more bomb scares, murder threats, and just like that. Also believed that she was related to the Russian Romanovs, Hitler, Cleopatra, and Trump, all because she believed they had the same physical abnormality she did, which is velofacial cardio syndrome. She screamed at people about letting her fix their minds and bend to her truth because she was royalty. She got the nickname Royal Hitler because of her crazy rants. As the years progressed, so did the harassment. People began creating full repositories of her instability to prove to each other that they were seeing what was in fact what they were seeing, and kept running logs on her activities so when individuals unnamed could finally take her to court. There was a Discord for victims of her bullying as well as support groups for these people. By November of 2020, another victim was found on DeviantArt. The victim's name was Candy. Emily was screaming that Candy was stealing art of her OC, and no, this was not the truth. Emily wanted to be famous and an influencer, so she would chase clout. That's why she would steal these pictures. There was another woman she stole art from, which would be, I don't know if I'm going to say this correctly, but it's Brittany One Whitney, who made a Disney edit of Esmeralda and Pocahontas braiding hair. And that was it. But Emily stole it, and it was all over the old Disney editing forums. She did not like the trolling, and she had threatened people with sending people from the dark web. She doesn't bathe enough, according to her stepdad. At one point, they had to hose her down because she refused to bath and said she was allergic to water. Makes horrible videos to prove her side. Calls her stepdad and mom all hours of the day. She has tried to say that she is pansexual and part of the LGBT movement. This was a move done so she would not get blamed for going after taken men. Calls everybody names, but how dare you call her anything. Believes that everybody is jealous of her Section 8 housing and door dashing budget. Believes everybody is after her for quote-unquote syndromes and quote-unquote disabilities, but has stated that people with disabilities and other disorders should not be seen in public and basically be hidden away from normal people. She believes that she is a findami, but hates anybody that does sex work and does not believe that findami is sex work. So the more recent stuff going on with Emily is that she is on the kiwi farms trying to clear her name of she doesn't trace other people's art and claims it as her own. She then proceeds to post multiple videos to the kiwi farms trying to prove this, but all in all, she cannot clear her name that she just traces the art because she usually does the stolen art digitally, and when she was trying to prove that she didn't steal art, she did hand-drawn, and you can see a total difference there. That was all for today on Emily Cassidy or Samantha Parker. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.